Hi, my name's Maddie and I usually live full-time in my minivan. For now, I'm visiting my parents for Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna do a little van clean out, and I thought this might be useful for someone out there who's thinking about moving into a van to think about what they need and what they don't need to bring with them on the road. When I was moving into my van, I was really cautious. I was like, if something fits in here, I'd rather take it than be without it and have to buy a new one when I could have had the same thing for free. Now that I know exactly what I want and what I need in here, let's try to make it as clutter-free as possible. Alrighty, so first of all, let's start with the front seat. This is what it looks like. It's a complete mess. First, I have this solar-powered lantern on the dash. That's great. Oh gosh, I also have two plants up here, but this dead chunk of former plant just fell out of the pot, so I think that's pretty much a goner. And while I'm at it, I'll get my other plant from over there. This guy looks slightly more alive, but I'm also gonna take it in the house for some R&R. First up, this is a dress I got at a thrift store. When it's summer, I'll definitely wanna wear it, but I don't need it right now, so I'm gonna put it in the back. Hat, yes, I need that. This curtain I got at a thrift store. I was gonna use it for part of my Halloween costume, but I ended up not, but now I can use it in the summertime for a bug net. So I'm gonna save that for summer too. Hat, need it. Big flannel. I don't know, I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I do have kind of a lot of clothes. All these other clothes are definitely a keep. My two chairs, I use them a lot. A shopping bag, definitely keeping. This is my old solar panel from my old electrical system that I don't use anymore. So I will definitely be keeping that here and hope to sell it because it was $200 and I don't use it anymore. Fingers crossed. This part is so messy because I have just been throwing stuff back here. My sleeping bag, I do need that. The bags my chairs came in, might as well get rid of those. I hung on to this bubble wrap just in case I needed to mail something. I don't think that's a real big possibility. From the time in September where I had to get my car worked on, these are VVTs, which is part of the engine. They're very heavy. Probably should take those out. Two rugs I never found a use for. This is a chair that is 0% comfortable without a thermarest to put in it, so not gonna use that. Old t-shirt that I don't wear anymore. Cups are super useful for collecting trash and stuff like that, so I am going to keep those but move it somewhere else. And we're almost all cleaned out. Yay! The front was way too easy compared to what I'm gonna have to do back here. I guess let's break it up into smaller sections and just start with the entryway and the floor. This is my backpacking cook set. That's very handy when I just have to boil water, not doing serious cooking because it's easier to set up than my Pullman stove. And that gets put away in the back. I could reuse this plastic bag, but I already used it a few times. Reusable shopping bag. So much of this stuff is stuff I use every day and I just haven't had a chance to put it where it belongs yet. This, my raincoat, goes in here, and this bag goes in the back. This definitely stays here. This stuff is trash. Laundry. So much trash just blows back here. So this basin I use for dirty dishwater and brushing my teeth, so I'm definitely gonna wash that out, but that will be when I deep clean everything. Not today. So I have this cup that I've been collecting trash in. Sometimes I just dump it out and keep using it, but since we're here, gonna throw that out. Oh, a leaf. Towel for anything that spills, sunscreen and bug spray, but I'm gonna leave those here. Place it with this clean cup. Okay, this is trash. This is a bunch of sand from under my shoe basket. My atlas, that's useful. I don't look at it that much, but it could come in handy. Flip-flops, gotta keep them. Trail runners, good for hiking and running. These are slippers I got for free. Never worn them. They're going away. These sandals I wear. These shoes, oh, they're not the best. But with both of these shoes, that's nice when I don't want to wear hiking shoes. I'm gonna get rid of this umbrella bag too. Nice. That's the way it's supposed to look. Just put my rain gear in this pocket. Yay, it looks so much better. Okay, now to deal with all of the stuff in and around my bed. Pillow, need it. This one does a great job of blocking out the light there. These are my window covers. I have a spare flashlight down there. This pillow is actually part of my mattress that I cut, and I was just trying to repurpose it, and now it makes a really good shelf for my phone at night, and also like it's soft. My very useful hot water kettle can go right here. It fits right into the pot. Sleeping bag, I definitely need that. Cloth, very useful. I use it to dry dishes. This is where my basin goes for washing dishes. Then I have my little scrubber that I need to clean. I'll do that later. These are window covers that go on these 3 windows, but I always hang a blackout curtain up here, so I could keep them. They might come in handy later, but they do get in the way a lot, so I'm gonna leave them here. Now this thing over here kind of acts as a bedside table. It's a really nice perk of having a minivan. You already get stuff like this built in. Book, keep it. This little tin I just kind of had and threw it in here when I was leaving. I can get rid of that. Command hooks, those might come in handy. Lotion, this is a scrap of the fabric for my curtains that never came in handy. Got rid of that. Pencil, I didn't even know was here. These lights that don't really work, get rid of. Oh, forgot this was here too. And this is trash, and that needs to be cleaned out. Gross. Now for these cup holders, phone charger, good to have because I have an outlet right there. Bottle caps, I just collect these, gonna keep them. I have some chapstick and a piece of Velcro I forgot about. And then I have some Polaroids I take with people I visit, and we're just gonna keep those in there for memories. Over on this side of the bed, oh, what a task. Okay, this is my food bag. I'm gonna move that, and hopefully I can clear out some space to keep more groceries so I can have this area free. This is beer that I was bringing home to share with my parents. Trash, trash. We're gonna deal with that later. Okay, my first bin. Knife, use it. This spoon, use it. All my silverware, I'm keeping a potato peeler. I've never used that. These sporks I've never used, but I figure if I have a guest, this lovely wine opener, it's also a bottle opener, so keep that. All these knives, I feel like I don't use them that often, but they'll come in handy. I do not need 2 spatulas or a fork, so I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of those. Can opener, I have a Swiss Army knife that does the same thing, but I'll just keep that in there anyway. Twist ties and a chip clip. Use those. This is a cheese grater. I've used like once, but how else am I gonna grate my cheese? 1 bin done, 1 bin to go. And this one's a doozy. Pencil sharpener, haven't used it. Don't really use pencils that much. If it really comes down to it, I can use my pocket knife. Thing of screws and nails and such, never used, but I might, because this thing is homemade, so I might have to do some repairs, so I think I might as well keep that. Hammer, it's very heavy. Would really rather not have it. Look, it already busted my bin. Darn it. A million pins and pencils and markers. This is a axe and a hammer, but if you've watched my vlog from Massachusetts, you know that the axe is not very effective. That being said, since I'm getting rid of my real hammer, I will keep this with me just in case. Sewing kit, might need that. Ooh, hot glue gun and glue sticks. Very useful in repairing stuff, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm just going to take a risk and not keep that with me. More screws. Oh, I think I'll leave those here. These paint pens I got to match my lovely decor. Haven't used them yet, but a craft is coming. I can feel it. Shoe glue. Really? I need to repair my shoes while I'm here and then leave this here. A magnet. Don't need that. Tape. Yes, use it all the time. Paint brushes. Oh, I don't know. I guess they're pretty light and they don't take up a lot of room. So I have these toothbrushes that I was gonna use as small brushes to clean stuff. Never used them, so I'm leaving them out. Elastic could come in a lot of handy, especially for making my sheet fit my strangely shaped mattress. So I'm gonna keep that. Friendship string. You never know when you're gonna get bored. I'll keep that. I also have all the Velcro in the world, which is extremely handy for attaching stuff. See? This is kind of like some first aid stuff in here too. More sewing kits, more friendship string. And this is another craft supply I thought would match. Haven't used it yet, but if I don't take it with me, I never will. Screwdrivers. I don't know. My multi-tool here has a Phelps. Not a flathead though. I don't know. I guess I'll just use my multi-tool so I can leave these here. Scissors, oh, come in handy all the time. These things I might use for something. That stuff is trash. This wire I brought because it could come in really handy. Haven't used it yet, but I don't know. I just feel like it's so handy to have around. It could become a holder for something. It could keep something in place. So I'll keep that. Duct tape. Not used as much as I thought, but it's good to have. 2 bins down. Now to clean out the rest of this stuff. Melatonin. Keep. Ibuprofen. Keep. Oh my gosh, I lived on this stuff when I got that atopic dermatitis stuff. These keep. My ladle has come in handy a few times. Oh, it's so big, but I guess I should keep it. Both of these are really big, but I have used, so shoot. I guess I'll keep them. And these things fell back there one day and I never used them, so I didn't bother getting them out. And now we can leave them in the leave behind pile. Now we're moving down to my dishes. All right, this is my 1-person supply of dishes. Does one person really need about 6 koozies? Probably not. These 3 are super cool, so I'm gonna keep them. And I think I'll keep this pink one here too, just if I need something that's not as nice or it's lighter weight. You know me and to-go cups, gotta keep that for a mini trash can. This cup I had in the beginning in case I wanted a cup, but then I got this in Indiana. It's color changing, it's bigger, so I'm going to keep that. That looks so much neater, and I didn't really get rid of that much. I just put it away neater. Now, let's save that for later, and let's just do cooking stuff right now. So I have this big bowl for salads and mixing stuff up. Definitely gonna keep that. A strainer. Trying to do the trick where you strain it between the pot and the lid, but I'm not a pro at that, so I'm gonna keep that here. Skillet and pot, use them all the time. Hot water, tea kettle, use that all the time. Lid, that's awesome. You'll notice I don't have a lid for my skillet. I wish I did, but I don't. So these can stay. Oh wait, this little crock pot, I love it so much, but I'm never in a place long enough with electricity, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave it here. Every time I get fast food, I get way too many napkins, so I keep them right there, both in reach of in here and if I'm right there to cook. And then this I got for free. I don't even know what Hills is. Dog food, I think, but look, it has all the measurements I need. So instead of these things, I'll just keep that. And last but not least, I have this candle. I've only used it once. Ugh, has something gross stuck in the wax, but I really like this to create warmth in my car when it's really, really cold. It doesn't warm the place up too much, but it takes the chill off the air, so I'm gonna keep that. Now to tackle this stuff. So this is mostly like non-perishable and drink stuff. This mold box has a lot of tea stuff in it, so I'm gonna put more tea in there to consolidate. That can go in easy reach. This is coffee creamer just in case I don't have any oat milk or anything, so I can put that in the back. Instant coffee, I know, not the greatest, but it does the trick. I'm definitely gonna get a smaller container next time, but I'm gonna use that up while I have it. And then we have gin-gins. Tuck those away. Stir fry sauce, good for leftover vegetables. Hot chocolate, you can tell I like my hot drinks. And then good old spaghetti. Have some like Gatorade stuff. That can go in the back. You're not gonna have that for a while. Good old non-expiring Parmesan cheese, or non-perishable. Non-refrigerated. That's the best word for it. And now for this messy thing. Okay, so this cubby is for shower stuff and practical stuff and plastic bags. First, empty tissue box, throw it away. Use plastic bag going in here so we can reduce, reuse, recycle, people, if it ever closes. So I'm putting that and my towel My shower stuff is inside the house, but normally I would keep that there. This mirror, which looks really dirty, can go in there too. A lot of this stuff is stickers and memory stuff that I haven't put away yet. They go in here. Any kind of stickers and paperwork and anything legal I might need later, like receipts, I keep in there. Now, this dry erase board used to be really handy for making to-do lists when I lived in a house, but now I rarely use it because I don't feel like wiggling it out of there every day. So I'm just gonna live without that. And I can get rid of the dry erase markers. Okay, now time for this disaster. Beer, bring it into the house. Dish soap, keep it. Propane, definitely keep it. This drink, I'll bring it in and drink it. I have a lot of hand sanitizer. I'll keep that, but I need to organize it. Jar I was keeping, I keep ketchup packets in it. I don't know if I even want that or not. Broom and dustpan I use all the time, but they take up so much space. Matches, that's empty. These things that I keep thinking will come in handy but never do. Bug spray. I have never used these surface wipes. In fact, I forgot I had them. Needless to say, I don't need them. More hand sanitizer. Ew. This looks completely disgusting, but this is a hot tip that lint rollers are really useful for picking stuff up if you don't have a vacuum cleaner. Laundry detergent, good to have, but I need to put it in a smaller container. And my lovely brush. I decided to keep one hand sanitizer right there, and the rest I hid in this cup holder back there because I don't need all of them out. Always need propane, so I gotta keep that. Dish soap, this is biodegradable, so if you are living in a van, I really recommend this. Way better for the environment. And instead of keeping the broom and dustpan, I'm gonna see if I can just have the broom only, and hopefully that'll make up for the space. This is very important. My salsa jar of ketchup I'm gonna keep and use for some other food too. Some other like sauces and stuff left over. And this I'm gonna put in a smaller container. This bug spray I'm gonna keep and just move. The rest of this stuff I am gonna relocate. So this is the products of what has come out of this shelving unit I have here. This last cubby, toilet stuff, 2 dishcloths, toilet paper, basin, everything in here I am gonna keep. This might be the part I've been dreading the most. Every time I've said, and I'll just put this in the back, I haven't really put it away, I've just thrown it back here. There's a lot of stuff. These paper towels, as you can see, because it's still a pretty much full roll, I don't use them that often. I can just use the napkins from fast food places instead of this stuff. Now, I do use a rug and my beach towel to keep this fridge more insulated. I am going to clean out and unplug my fridge. If you're interested in my electrical setup, I have a whole nother video about that, but because I'm not gonna be keeping a lot of food in here, I'm like, might as well just unplug it and not use up that power. I called the people that put the solar panel and the battery in here, and they said it's fine to just unplug my fridge. I need to clean this out, but I will do that later, not on camera, because my goal with this is to show you all what you do or don't need to live in a van, and you do need food. That is essential. First, this stuff right here. Lighter, gotta keep that. I tuck it away back there. This is my towel I use for like cleaning up food spills or something from the floor. So I keep that. This is part of my old electrical system. I've only used it to power these lights I have to cook or something outside. But now I'm thinking I just want to use my solar powered lantern that I had up here. So I'll get rid of that stuff. Okay. Water filtration system. Need permethrin. I think I'll leave it here. It's chemically, so I was always kind of iffy about it, so I never used it. And yeah. Cords for my fridge. I'll keep them. 2 pumpkins. No longer need them. Hammock. Definitely keep. Summer clothes. Definitely keep. This is my nail cutters and Q-tips and stuff. Put it in the old shower bag. Random carabiners, flashlight, another multi-tool, keep. Inflatable pillow, keep. Bug net, definitely keep. Socks, random, oh, I need to figure out what this bag is for. Definitely keeping all of my warm stuff. Whatever this is, throw it away. These lovely Uggs, circa 2008, I thought would be good for just when I don't feel like putting on real shoes and I'm just walking around a campsite. I thought these would be my go-to, but I just do the same thing with my hiking boots. I just don't tie them up. So do not need these anymore. First aid kit, definitely keep. These, been looking for them. I'm gonna keep them up here so I can clean off more easily. Another pin, cause I have 1,000 of them. This headlamp doesn't work too great. If you've seen part 1 of my videos from Maine, my hiking backpack, definitely keeping. Random bag comes in handy. Trekking poles, they come in handy. This, I don't know what this is. Gloves, I like having 2 pairs. Definitely keeping camping stuff. This is the cover to the place where I keep my books and stuff. Don't need that anymore because I never use it. Fan, definitely keep. Don't need it for now, but I will. More bug spray. This is extra stuff from my tent and my trekking poles. Jumper cables, you never know. Oh good, here's something that can clean out my old tent. I have a newer, smaller one, so I'm gonna leave this here. This is a foldable water container. Haven't used it yet, but I'm sure I will when I reach the more desert states. Another armrest thing. Fuel, we'll definitely need. This is another lighter, and another scrubby that I'm keeping here until the old ones wear out. Swimming stuff we'll need eventually. Same with these dry bags. Another flip-flop, don't need. My old sleeping bag, I can definitely get rid of. It's the same thing as my tent, but a newer, better, smaller one. And that just cleaned out all my space underneath here. And here is our final product. In the hidden section, I have a lot of summer stuff. Then stuff I might need somewhere down the road. In a section I can reach just by lifting up that one little board, I have warm stuff, my cook set, my adventure hat, and then in the big section I have all of my hiking and camping gear, plus, ow! My door fell on me. I have this lovely bag full of my extra shower stuff. Oh, and I have a video on this thing too, if you want to watch it. I wish I could be like, and that's it, I'm finished, but I have all of under my bed to do. These are my window covers. I just figured out that this flat place was a nice place to put them. Of course, I will be keeping these. They're so useful, both for warmth, blocking out light, being discreet when I'm in a public place. Couldn't live without them. This is a box of warm things. Definitely need that. Again, random packaging materials I say for no reason. I love having these books tucked away down here. Will I ever read them? I don't know, but I can always exchange them in a little free library because they're everywhere. Pie iron, love it so much. It is kind of hard to store, honestly, because it's a weird shape, but oh well. And now the part I've been dreading, going through my clothes. You saw how it started out, kind of overflowing, and here's how it is now. I have 3 tank tops total. I have 7 t-shirts here, but I figure I have maybe 2 or 3 more that are in the laundry right now. I started off with a lot more, and now that I know I don't go through that many t-shirts, I am lightening my load. When it comes to socks and underwear, my advice to you is to think, how often are you gonna go between, or how long are you gonna go between when you wash your clothes, and think about how many times are you gonna change your socks? How many times are you gonna change your underwear? Think about cold weather and hot weather socks. Think about, I don't know, just what do you usually wear, and condense that into the time you want to go between washing. But yes, very glad I narrowed that down. In this bag, oh, I forgot about all this stuff. I like to have a variety of sweatshirts and sweaters and fleeces to rotate in and out of, because what happens when it's the fall or the winter is I wear the same outer layer like every day for a week, and then I get really tired of it, and then like just now I'm like, oh yeah, I have this stuff. I have this nice cardigan I'm gonna leave out, but I'm gonna keep my chunky sweater and my gray fleece. That was the front part of my bed. As far as the back part of my bed, I keep this beautiful paper box lid of sweatshirts and sweaters and stuff like that. This I wore all the time. Flannels, definitely my vibe. This pullover thing, awesome. This zip-up sweatshirt, I think that's one thing I actually can live without. I think I have about 3 flannels, 3 fleeces / this weird pullover thing, and now that's 2 sweaters and a hoodie, a crew neck sweatshirt, and a sweatshirt I sleep in. So that should be enough layers. Finally, this is where I keep my shorts and pants. It does take some finagling to get it out, just because how things are shaped. I counted and I have 12 pairs of shorts. Is that a bit too much? I don't know. I think I could definitely live with less, but in the summer, I remember wearing all of these and being glad I had so many options. So because I have the room, I will keep them. I don't want it to feel like I'm on a camping trip. I want to feel like I live in this van, like I had access to all my stuff that I like. So gonna keep my shorts, all of them, even though that's kind of a lot. When it comes to pants, I have 1 pair of sweatpants, 2 pairs of leggings. I'm hoping to get another pair for Christmas. 1 pair of jeans and hiking pants. And so that's what I recommend for pants. Maybe like 5 pairs, maybe 6, and variety is key. However, these dark wash skinny jeans. I think I'm ready to leave here. I just do not remember wearing them ever, so add them to the stack. My next steps for the rest of the day are gonna be clean out my fridge, do my laundry, and find something to do with all this stuff I have laid out in our backyard right now. My biggest advice for anyone that's thinking, okay, what do I take in my van? What do I leave behind? Is just think about what you normally use. Try to fit that into the space you have. If you don't have enough space, think what can you live without? If you have excess space after that, then what I would do is don't stuff your van to the gills, because you never know what you're gonna pick up along the road. It all comes back to you. At the end, it just comes back to how many clothes do you normally wear? What do you usually cook, and what do you use to cook it? For example, I have a lot of hiking and camping and backpacking gear, but that's not the average van life person. That's just me, because that's the kind of stuff I'm into. Same with my craft supplies. If you enjoy this video, I usually go on adventures, vlog. I'm trying to go to all 50 states to go on a hike and drink a local beer. So please, if you're into that stuff, I'd love to have you subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye.